everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is amazing to be back. I'm back on Christmas leave from my basic training. Loving it so far, having a blast. So nice to see family, even though there are like restrictions in place. It's so nice to see like my mum and things like that. So yeah, I'm back. I'm going to be in this video showing you a few clips from my basic training so far. Obviously there's limits on what I can show you, what I can't show you, and limits on what I can and cannot talk about. Basic training so far has been what I expected. I didn't expect it to be easy, and I didn't expect it to be mega hard, because I know that they have dropped the standards, but it's one of those things. There are tough days and there are easy days. The way I can describe it is the weeks go slow, but the days go quick. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's an odd one. So we're going to chat a little bit about soldier development, because I did do soldier development before I started basic training. And in soldier development, basically, I was quarantined for 10 of the 4 weeks that I was there. 10 days of the 4 weeks I was there, so that wasn't fun. I had a minor cough, but obviously I knew I had a cold, but because of the nature of like the climate and what have you now, you can't just get away with just having a cough. So I had 2 tests on it and I went into isolation. But I managed to complete the course, and I came out and I did my 2-kilometer run, because we got tested on a 2-kilometer run, not the bleep test, and I did it on the track, which is 5 laps of the track equals to 2 kilometers, and I got 10 minutes 42 seconds, I believe, or 43 seconds, which is amazing, because the first time I did it on that track I got like 11 minutes 40 or something ridiculous like that. So, and I did say to my corporal, I was like, do you think it's realistic to cut off like 40 seconds off my time by the end of this course? And he was like, yeah, you'll be fine. And I did it despite being isolated and unable to move for 10 days, let alone do any phys. So that was an achievement in my book. I will just say SDC, absolutely loved it. If you get the opportunity to do it, don't worry about what people say about it. It's amazing, and I've made some incredible friends off of it. We have a group chat, we're all really close, and I love each and every person that I did SDC with. They're all incredible and amazing people. Cannot fault them in any way, really. I loved the boys from 4 section. If you're watching this, I love you all. You're just incredible people. I also made an amazing friend. I'm not going to say any names, but I made an amazing friend. She was in my section, and she's just incredible. I just like, when you look at a person and you just want the most perfect person in the world, she just is the most perfect person. She is kind and caring and passionate and hardworking, and you just, if you wanted a soldier to go to war with, you would want it to be her. She's just an incredible person. So, basic training. I didn't start basic training off on the best foot, I'm gonna be honest, because I'd already been there 4 weeks and I think I was feeling a bit run down by everything. And when you're in training, the way I describe it is, it's like being in the Big Brother house. In the Big Brother house, you're always being watched, and you're with people in an environment that is unusual, and you wouldn't normally be thrown in with these people. And essentially that is what basic training is. You're always being watched. Don't ever think that you are not being watched. Even when you are in your bedroom, you could be being watched by the people in the other blocks, because you can see through, because there's windows. Just don't think you're not being watched, because you probably are. Yeah, you're just thrown in with these people that in normal life experiences you probably wouldn't be put with, and you wouldn't ever know. And there's ways you can look at that and it's like scary, but there's also ways you can look at that like, that's amazing, I would never have met you in normal life. Like, there's all these people from all over the country and all over the world when you think about it, because of Commonwealth, and you get to learn about cultures and different slang, and it's pretty cool. It's an experience I will never ever forget, probably in my whole life. Yeah. But like I said, I didn't get off to the greatest start. I'm a bit of a, like, gonna be honest, I'm a bit difficult to get. Like, I'm a bit closed off. I know it doesn't seem like it online because I talk to you guys like I'm a bit, you know, crazy, and I talk to you guys all like mad. But in real life, I'm an introvert, massive introvert. Unless I know you, and if I know you, I'm a massive extrovert and you can't shut me up. But if I don't know you, I am really hard to crack. I'm hard to get to know. And I am very like strong-willed and like if I'm doing something, I just need to do it. But I am also a very loving person, and if I ever see anybody upset, I will be the first person to jump in and make sure they're okay. And I think that was very key on exercise. Exercise, I tried to kind of prove that I'm not just this closed off person. Like, I do care, and I do really feel passionately about the job that we're doing, and I do really love it and care about it and whatnot. But yeah, so exercise was tough, very, very tough. I posted a post about it on my Instagram. If you want to read that, you can. That's just my account of exercise, and I would love to write a book on basic training if I got permission. I would love to write a memoir kind of all the things that have happened. I've already sort of started writing it, but whether it, like, you know, comes out is a different story. It's expensive, and I don't know if I'd have the permission to do that, but I'm going into week 6, so I'm not halfway just yet because I'm doing a 14-week course, not the 12-week course, which is amazing because I get to do armoured drill. But it is a bit weird because a platoon started a week after us and they're passing off a week before us. It's mad. But yeah, we're doing 14 weeks on a new CMS, and it's a tough CMS, and it doesn't really make much sense. But we're kind of the trial for it at the moment. Only one other intake has done it before, so we're like the guinea pigs kind of. So it wasn't what I expected, because when I obviously was researching basic training, I was researching and looking into CMS 18, and I'm on, unfortunately, CMS, well, not unfortunately, I am on CMS 21. So yeah, every couple of years they change the syllabus, and I'm just so happened to fall into that bracket. So basic training is not always what I expected, but it's not harder. Well, maybe it is a little bit harder than I thought. I did expect to be screamed at like every 2 seconds, which you don't really get. Like, I expected it to just be constant shouting, which it isn't. It's literally like, it's not. They really do care about you. Like, all your training team really care and want you to succeed, and they invest all this time into you. Like, they spend so much time at the barracks just making sure you are doing what you need to do, you are where you need to be, fitness-wise, organisation-wise, and all of that. They really do put all their time and effort into it, and they're incredible, incredible people with tens of years of experience that have been on operations to Afghanistan and Canada and all sorts. Well, not Canada. Canada's an operation, it's a deployment, but they've been on operations and deployments in all sorts of different places around the world, and they're just incredible, incredible people that I admire and aspire to be like. And definitely one of my section commanders, like, you know, 4 section commanders in a platoon for each section. I definitely use one of them as a role model because he's an RMP. He's a massive role model for me because I do want to go RMP eventually. And my personal section commander is amazing and really does care about his recruits, and that's really important and lovely. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think I should do a Q&A session on my story, and if I do, I'll probably upload it to YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure really what to say about basic training. If you want my advice, just knuckle down. Don't be too like forward with making friends, but don't be too closed off either. You don't want to be too forceful and you don't want to be too closed. I think I needed to find a balance between the two, and I think you should do the same. Be wary all the time that you're being watched. Be considerate of the people around you. Work hard for other people, and it really does show that you care, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for all of the support. I hope wherever you are in your applications you do incredible. I know you will, because you're all incredible people. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that may be, probably pass out. Bye guys.